Hi everyone. All right, so I was smarter this time and did all my nails except for my thumbs before I started the video, so you guys can see on, you know, bigger fingers. I think that'll help a little bit. This one that I've been doing, I mean, every time I do a set, I kind of, you know, learn something different, learn something new that I try to apply to the next one. So this one, I took 2 sets of sweaters. This is from last year, it's retired. And this is this year's. I took one of each type of sweater off them. I was kind of irritated that they only had one of the green sweater and it was only on the second to the smallest strip, which a lot of times I don't even use that strip because it's so small, but it's definitely a pinky one. And then I'm also using some of the silver in cocoa. They're kind of like a dripping with diamonds type of thing. I think that their glitter's a little more spread out on this one. I got them at Walmart for, you know, $6 or whatever. So, one of the things I've noticed, because I'm basically doing, you know, 4 layers when I do this. Well, one thing, now that it's cold here in Minnesota, I feel like my nails are having trouble sticking as well as I want them to, and I think it's because when I'm putting them on, they were a little too cold. So I heated up this little, you know, flaxseed headache neck wrap thing, just for 30 seconds, just to have a little residual heat in there. I have my Clear as Day in there because I haven't used those yet. And then I warmed them up a bit before I used them, so to speak. They got a little warm up in here. Some people say they just, you know, put them under their thigh or whatever. I'm also using a set of Gotham Knights, the black tips, which I think are, I mean, I know they're retired, but I think they're officially out now. Like, I don't think you can order them. I ordered up a bunch of them because, I mean, it's black for one, which I like and I'll use a lot. And then you're getting 2 strips of them, so I can do that with 2 different manis. Plus you're getting 2 full strips of Clear as Day, which I use with every mani. They're buy one get one half price, or buy one get one free. I don't know, it's just a good deal to me. The white and the black, if I want white or black, they're gonna be from French Tips because it's way cheaper. It's gonna go way further than buying a set of white or a set of black full. I suppose it wouldn't work for people that use a full nail, but for me, who never does a full nail, it works perfect and it's a great deal. So with this, what I'm trying to do is I want a glitter dipped as my base layer, but I don't want it to be down as far as my Clear as Day is, because I've found that with 2 full layers at the bottom, by about 3 days in, they're not lifting, but I can feel them catch my hair and stuff when I run my hands through my hair. So the first thing I'm doing is trimming off some of the clear bit at the bottom, because basically I'm putting this on, and this is super sheer. I was actually really happy with it, and I think it's going to be a little reminiscent of Prism Break. I'm actually going to have to try this over something else to see. So because I really want the silver, you know, up top, I want it peeking out here, and I don't want to have 2 layers at the bottom. I'm starting it up higher, and it's not going to matter because there's going to be a Clear as Day over it. Also, there's going to be 2 more layers of stuff at the top, so it should be fine. And that was my what I could think of to try to make it not grab my hair. Like I don't like that feeling. Run your hands through your hair, doing your hair in the morning, and you know, the base of your nail is grabbing at your hair. So now if I was doing a full nail, I wouldn't have been able to share, you know, get 2 nails with one strip, because my thumbs are definitely too long. I don't think that all of them are too long, but my thumbs for sure are. So, first things first. Our first layer is the glitter dip. Does it have to be this silver color? Heck no. I mean, whichever, you know, theme you're going with for the week, you pick the glitter dip to go with it. But gold and silver are lovely. But on that note, so is, like, you know, Thanks a Million, Confetti, that kind of thing. I just need them to not go all the way down. But had I just raised it up without trimming some of the bottom off, I would have been basically raising the sparkle right off my nail. So I trim the bottom off, then raise it up a bit. That way I'm still getting the sparkle without making a full double layer at the bottom of my nail and making it, you know, thick and grab my hair. Then I'm taking my Gotham Knights, cutting it at a slant. These Fiskar scissors are my fave, super sharp. And taking this little guy, putting him on the side here, and then wrapping him over. So, you know, every time I do something like this, like I said, I learn, you know, what I like the look of best, how to make something, you know, look the end result I'm hoping for. So the first fix I found was to trim the clear bottom off, or some of it, to drop this down a little, but not all the way down. So there's lots of silver showing. The black is covering plenty of my nail so that, excuse me, when I add a slanted sweater, I'll still see plenty of the sweater, but I'll still see the black, and then we'll see the silver on the bottom. So I've got that bit on. I'll smush it with my smusher. And then, now here's the problem on your thumbs, is the more layers get built up, the harder it is to use your thumbs as your best tools, which is why normally I don't show you guys me doing my thumbs, but really, I mean, they're the biggest canvas we have, so it makes the most sense to do thumbs for you. You just have to have patience while I don't have my best tools available and everything's, you know, sticking to them. Go easy if you use this little rice bag trick as far as heating it up, because I mean, you can definitely get these babies too warm, and then they're almost like, you know, a little melty or something, and you don't want that either. Okay. Smush, smush, smush. Get the wrinkles out, get it nice and tight. This black is so nice because it's super shiny. Okay. Last layer. A little bit of sweater action going. And I'm gonna cut it at a slant. Starting on this side. So I found when I'm doing the little kind of sunburst that I like, it helps if I start by putting this last layer on a little kitty wampus, so that it's easier to stretch it up at a slant. I just really love that look. Okay, let me trim it up and I'll show you guys what it looks like here. And I use my cuticle nippers when my thumbs are not available to be my best tools for clipping and nipping and shaping, then my cuticle nippers are my best tool. And then I use the little silver point on the smusher to clean all this bit I nipped off, because otherwise it kind of gums things up and it like grabs on your nails and such. Let's see where else I've got to clean. Oh gosh, I like this a lot. Okay, so this one went really well. Only took me 8 nails to get it finally perfected to what I want. So, seeing a bit of the silver, and then the black kind of starts narrow and bursts open, and then the sweater, black sweater on top of it. And now this is still a plain black nail. Let's do this. And the last thing I still have to do, which I haven't done yet, is throw on my Clear as Day. I think if you were kind of, no, I just noticed that needs a little nip there. If you were careful, this thing, the cuticle thing at the end of your musher, also works pretty good for helping you split this off the paper when your nails are in that kind of not all the way set up. If you were careful while your nails are setting up, I think that you could, you know, you wouldn't have to use Clear as Day. You could just let the layers set up and they'd be fine. The reason I do it is because I don't really like the feel of it. I don't like to be able to rub my finger over it and feel that teeny little raise in the layer, I guess. So Clear as Day for me. I am certainly not putting Clear as Day on there because I need the longevity, because I change mine every week. Or if I get like a little chip or a nick or something that'll push me over the edge of sanity, then I'll change it twice a week. I don't care. I used to really try to be like, okay, once a week. Or when I very first started, these could go 3 weeks. Now, you know what? I have a nail schedule and I use that baby. I don't hoard and collect all these nails not to wear them, dang it. So, if I change my nails twice a week, I say that's a better addiction than a lot of other addictions. Okay, here's my pack of Clear as Day, and I won't show you guys all of this. I'll just buzz through real quick. There's a lot in here. This might even be like a little more than a pack. Here we go. So, we need a big thumb, a clear thumb. And there we go. So, I know you guys probably are not going to be able to see this the best. I just used my finger to pull it. Now I'm smushing, because that is seriously the most important part. Lots of good smushing gives you nice smooth layers. I know people worry about wrinkles and stuff, but use your smusher and you can really work those babies out of there. And I'm sure that has a technical name, but to me it's technically called a smusher. There we go. Clean up the tip. So every nail is different, because this is like the ugly sweater set, and all week I'm gonna wear sweaters, a different sweater every day to go with my ugly sweater nails. And that also, they're not ugly, they're stinking awesome, but we're calling them ugly sweater nails. Okay, get those baby smooth out. Urgh. Okay. There it is. Hopefully, you guys can see that well, and I don't have it too high. I noticed last time, one of the times I had it held too high. And every finger is different. This one has red cable. This has like a green pattern. This is black with deers. This is the same as this, just a little different. Like this, the black was more prominent. I don't know. You know, something fun. But I do love them. Hopefully that helps somebody out. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next weekend for turkey fingernails. I cannot wait.